Presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. On our sideline reporting tonight, Allie LaForce. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Jalen Green is out there with Booker. Then there's Dylan Brooks. Then it's Williams. And it's O'Neal in at the power forward. And looking at the Nets, guard spots filled by Devin and Thomas. The post tandem, Porter Jr. and Claxton. And it's Williams at the small forward. And Greg, we don't expect the pace to be fast tonight. These teams operate in the half court, don't they?
Exactly. There's so much transition offense in this league. It's interesting to watch teams execute in the half court.
Outside, Porter. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Thomas. No good. Shot missing. Now here's Booker. He's covered closely. To the paint. A kick out to O'Neal. No good with the triple.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open, and yet somehow comes away empty.
Stolen by O'Neal. Brooks with it. Williams picks him up. Brooks the pass to Green. Booker outside. Just 5 on the clock. Looking around the NBA, Devin Booker, GA, is as good as any two-guard out there.
Obviously, we know how Devin scores it, but what I love, he also can run your offense, and he gives good effort defensively.
That free throw, no good.
Boy, as fantastic as Devin Booker's offensive arsenal is, to me, the best part, his competitive edge and toughness, it sets him apart nightly.
And he sinks the second. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Demon. Outside Thomas. Claxton a screen on Green. Thomas busts the J after the cagey pass fake.
That mid-range is where Thomas may be his most effective and confident.
Booker looking around. Williams has a screen for Booker. Pass to Williams. And it's Williams throwing it down.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Outside Thomas. There's the pick. Now here's Porter. Launches a three. Bangs home the trifecta.
And a smooth shooting stroke off the catch. Porter clearly excels in those situations.
Brooks against Williams. Now here's Brooks. Pass to Green. Shoots from the high post. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
Porter outside. Offensive rebound.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
First personal foul. First team.
The Nets shooting their first free throws of this game.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. You know, Greg, you could argue the Nets kind of overachieved last season under first-year head coach Jordi Fernandez.
Yeah, only the 6th worst record last season. The defense was halfway decent, but they understand some patience is required in a rebuild.
Good on the second free throw. For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Green against Thomas. Green dishes to Williams. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Nets leading by 3. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
He just jumps so fast. I mean, give Porter a chance to dunk, and he doesn't think twice about it.
Brooks outside. At the top of the key, Williams. Green against Thomas. Just 4 to shoot. The Suns need to get a shot off. And here's Brooks from outside. Porter pulls it in.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Thomas. Over Green. Thomas's shot is off. Suns trail by 5. Green kicks to Booker. Beyond the arc. Hands it from downtown.
How about that? Impressive, impressive range from Devin Booker. Tremendous touch.
Here's Demon. Nothing on the board. Outside Porter. Outside Williams. Over Brooks. Williams' shot is off. Phoenix is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Loses his grip and misses the dunk. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Brooks against Thomas. Can't hit that one. Nice D from Brooks. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. On the wing, Booker. To the inside. Here's Williams. O'Neal wide open. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Down low. Here's Porter. And he banks in the layup. Porter's got 7.
And he's just adept at scoring in so many ways. It's clear Porter very comfortable operating inside.
Williams sets a screen for Booker. Phoenix no good that time either. Brooklyn leading by 4. Pass to Demon. Outside Porter. Outside Thomas. Claxton the pass to Thomas. Williams with the block. Green deciding where to go with it. 3-pointer. And the Suns miss again. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. Claxton a screen on Booker. Inside. And Claxton throws it down.
Well, Claxton could have an apartment up near the rim. These dunk attempts are routine.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Devin Booker's focused on hooping and leaving a legacy. He said, my thing is, and Kobe said it too, inspiring the youth is everything. A kid grows up and is like, man, I want to be Devin. I want to dress like him. I want to play like him. And that's what makes me wake up in the morning. Guys?
Truly a role model for that next generation. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report.
Show us those moves. Oh, yeah. Take it, baby. Take it. Let's go.
Brooklyn on defense. Booker is screen on Williams. Here's Brooks. Count that bucket.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Outside, Porter. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Back to Williams. From downtown, it's rebounded by O'Neal. Suns trail by 4. It's Brooks on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. Booker outside. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Boy, you see how confident Devin Booker is down low. Doesn't even think twice about looking to score in there.
Up top, Claxton. Pass to Williams. Claxton sets the screen for Williams. Thomas against Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Thomas, no good.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And O'Neal gets it to go.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Pass to Porter. Thomas dishes to Porter. Back to Thomas. Porter finds Thomas. And again, no good by Brooklyn. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
Boy, an unfortunate mix-up right there cost them a possession.
Man's checked in for the Nets. Traore comes in for Demon. And for the Suns, Donnie's checked in for Royce O'Neal. And Grayson Allen subbed in for Dylan Brooks. Here's Traore, defended by Booker. Pass to Traore. On the wing, Porter. Overdone. Off the mark, and the drought continues. The Suns have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Thomas with the steal. Here's Traore. On the wing, man. Allen defending. And that one's good by Porter.
Just sensational form and touch on display from Porter. When he gets any room to shoot from deep, he's looking to fire.
Now here's Green. He has yet to score. And the rejection by Claxton. Pass to Porter. And stolen by Dunn. To the wing right side. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 5th rebound in this one. And such a valuable guy to this team's rotation, Doris. Nick Claxton is important.
You know, Kev, I'll tell you one thing. This guy brings a ton of energy. He's willing to battle for loose balls, for rebounds. On the defensive end, you know he can make an impact. There's incredible length, and I still think a ceiling that he can get to.
Dunn finds Green. And here's Booker from past the arc. Williams, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Here's Traore, defended by Booker. Green against Thomas. 4 on the clock. Great D that time from Green. Suns trail by 3. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
It's Porter outside. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Green against Thomas. Booker outside. And that one, good. That's now 8 points for Devin Booker.
And Booker making it look easy in the mid-range.
Here's Traore, defended by Booker. Allen against Claxton. Allen kicks to Green. Pass to Booker. Allen for three. And with the rebound. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas, and the Nets miss again.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
Outside, Green. Now Williams. Thomas covering. Done outside. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And so it's Michael Porter making things happen for the Brooklyn Nets. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Brooklyn?
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. They've got Dunn. Allen is out there with Nick Richards. And it's Iguodala in at the 4. Here's Traore. Out to Powell. Here's Traore. Pass to Wolf. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now, here's Dunn. Scoreless thus far. From deep. And he's good on the 3-ball. Dunn's got the lead up to 2 now for the Suns.
Boy, you give him that much space, he's going to look like an elite shooter.
Pass to Clowney. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Gillespie, the pass to Dunn. Now here's Allen. Here's Gillespie. Back to Allen. Here's Iguodala. Here's Richards. No good on the 3. Here's Mann. Dunn covering. Pass to Powell. Here's Clowney. Here's Wolf. Here's Traore. Drains it from beyond the arc. And now a 3-point Brooklyn lead.
Boy, this guy not necessarily a knockdown threat from deep, but when you give him that type of room, he will make you pay.
To the middle. Here's Iguodala.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, guys, nobody is quite sure just how the partnership of Devin Booker and Jalen Green will play out in the desert. They were just one of 3 backcourts to average 20 points per game each last season. But with so many overlapping qualities, it's not the most obvious fit. But many in the league feel that Green could mold himself actually after Booker, and that gives the Suns another potential offensive focal point. Everyone around the league is curious to see how they'll make this work, guys.
A dangerous duo for sure. Thank you very much for the report there, Shams. Most appreciated.
Anyone want a t-shirt? Say what? I said, anyone want a t-shirt? Oh yeah, I see you. Let's go. Here comes your t-shirt. I told you get a t-shirt. Who wants a t-shirt?
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Booker the pass to Allen. Pass to Brooks. Wolf grabs the miss. Brooklyn leading by 3. Here's Demon. Here's Wolf. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Williams against Booker. Puts one up from 19. Brooks misses.
Boy, that's an example of a player taking what the defense gives you, just doesn't work out in his favor, right? He misses the shot.
Pass to Traore. Shoots the 3. Rebound by the Suns. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Brooks up on top. He's guarded by Williams. Brooks right side. Looking for Richards and gets it there. And good that time. Richards got his first basket of the night.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Near the three-point line, it's Porter. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
He's just a natural scorer who can heat up fast. Porter's offensive game, very impressive, and he's still adding to it.
Now here's Booker. 8 points for him. It's Allen on the wing. Down low. Ball stolen. Here's Demon. Defended by Booker. Pass to Traore. Here's Wolf. Clock at 6. Demon. The rebound by Richards. Suns trail by 3. Over in the corner, Allen. Brooks outside. And here's Booker. Rebound, Brooklyn. Williams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Porter. Pass to Demon. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travel that didn't happen.
And here are the Suns now, following the bucket by the Nets. Here's Allen. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Nets leading by 5. Here's Demon. Over Allen. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
In the modern NBA, boy, you hunt down mismatches. That's a size disadvantage, and he takes advantage.
Brooklyn shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
everyone. I needed to get loud in here for your revamped.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. Thomas comes in for Traore. Phoenix also making some changes. Mark Williams comes in for Nick Richards. And it's Green in for Allen.
One shot.
And going back a bit, the Nets regaining a lot of their draft picks, Doris, from the Rockets. One of the more interesting trades that we've seen.
Well, they gave away a ton of those picks to acquire James Harden when they believed they had a championship window. And now in recovering them, Brooklyn able to benefit from the draft to try to position themselves for that all-important rebuild.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Here's Claxton. Pass to Demon. Traps in the tray. Demon's got the lead up to 9 now for the Nets.
Coaches love assisted buckets, boy. It just means the team is working well together.
Outside, Green. Brooks with a screen on Thomas. Green dishes to Booker. Strong finish inside from Booker.
Putting up points is what Devin Booker does best, and right now he is showing out.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey guys, those who've worked with Nets coach Jordy Fernandez rave about his people skills. He said, quote, "Am I very good at it? I don't know, but I try because I think it's important. When you have that relationship, especially in the tough moments, is when you can break through and be successful. Without it, it's tough, so you try to build it." Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Here's Green, following the bucket by the Nets. This one for 3. A rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. That's good from Thomas on the assist from Porter. And it's an 11-point Brooklyn lead.
That's agility and touch. Cam Thomas gets that to fall inside.
Now here's Booker. Defense right on him. O'Neal, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Claxton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Mark Williams. And last season, Greg, Devin Booker became the Phoenix Suns' all-time leading scorer.
Yeah, he passed Hall of Famer Walter Davis to achieve that feat. And Booker is a guy that wants to be a Sun for life. So I expect him to break even more franchise records.
He misses the free throw.
Nick Claxton, to me, guys, one of those great energy guys. You know what you can expect from him night after night. Incredible effort defensively, shot blocking, and a vertical threat at the rim on the offensive end.
He doesn't get the second one. And in a little over a decade, the Nets, GA, having to rebuild from the ashes of 2 super team iterations.
The short time span between shows how quickly they can turn things around. And with a treasure trove of picks in the coming years, they look to climb that mountain once again.
And that one falls for Williams. Brooklyn with the ball. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Demon. Defended by Booker. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. For Brooklyn, they have shot 2 of 5 from the free throw line.
At the line, Devin. Stepping the line with 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix, trailing by 10. High post shot. Rebound, Brooklyn. There's Thomas with the 3. Oh my, he'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. That's on Jalen Green. You know, Doris, whenever Cam Thomas gets the ball, you expect him to shoot it.
You do, Kevin. There's certain guys in the league that always have the green light, and Cam Thomas, one of those guys. This guy legitimately, on a nightly basis, can put up huge scoring numbers.
Free throw good, Thomas. You know, Greg, talking about Cam Thomas now, what are some things you'd like to see him improve on?
Well, I'd say defense first and foremost. If he's able to improve there, as well as his passing and playmaking, watch out. He's already an incredible scorer.
Now, here's Porter. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Pass to Claxton, taken away by Williams. Now, Brooks. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Brooks setting a pick for O'Neal. And the Suns miss again. Nets leading by 14. Here's Thomas. The kick out to Williams. Outside, Porter. Pass to Demon. Just 3 to shoot from outside the arc. Green with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Now here's Green. Still yet to score. And Williams, here we go. Here's Porter. That's good again. His 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
Yeah, just phenomenal at using that vertical on the offensive boards. Porter just gifted at coming up with second and third chance opportunities.
Now here's Booker. 12 points for him. Oh, Booker from way outside.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Thomas passes to Williams. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Brooks setting a pick for Green. Pass to Booker. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Brooks outside. For three, Booker. O'Neal, that's a two-pointer. That shot is off. Nice D from Williams. 34 seconds left in the first half of the game. That shot misses. And here is Green. Hasn't made one yet. Lets it go with the three. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Thomas. With the floater, and it's good on the layup. Thomas got 8 points here in this quarter. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back to the action in just a minute.
Please direct your attention to the second quarter. And get ready for the fans half-court shot drum. Thinking about the shot. Oh, better luck next time. Fans, let's hear it for our contestant. Well done.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Really an incredible game from Michael Porter.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
Suns trail by 15. The post tandem, Porter Jr. and Claxton. Guard spots filled by Demon and Thomas. And it's Williams at the 3. And that's the group for Jordi Fernandez as we begin the second half. Pass to Demon. Back to Porter. To the inside. Makes it off the glass. Porter's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Nets.
And the size Porter Jr. has helps him on those physical takes. Great work inside there.
Brooks setting the pick for Booker. Brooks outside. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
Well, you simply have to stay connected to him. His shooting stroke is that pure.
Here's Demon. Defended by Booker. Outside Thomas. Three-pointer. And the three ball is good. Thomas got 13.
He totally lost his defender, broke his ankles, then knocks down the jump.
Yeah, and it's one thing to score on a guy, it's another to flat out torture.
No good from Booker. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Nets. Inside. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Claxton's got his third bucket of the night. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Williams kicks to Booker. O'Neal on the wing. The offensive rebound. And Williams slams it in.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Nets leading by 17. Outside Porter. Pass to Demon. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. They set the screen. Here's Williams. Outside for Thomas. The three. Another three for Brooklyn.
Cam Thomas is a guy who is always shot ready. Nice catch and shoot there.
Pick by Williams. And here's Booker from the arc. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Booker outside. It's hauled in by the Suns. Brooks outside. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Brooks has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Suns. And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. Brooklyn leading by 14. Here's Demon. 10 points for him. Right side, Thomas. 5 on the clock. Doesn't go that time. Great D that time from Green. Pass to Booker. Back to Green. And here is Williams. Thomas covering. Brooks with no one around. His three-pointers off the mark. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Here's Demon. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 5 assists tonight.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
O'Neal, no good. The Nets have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Thomas, a screen on Booker. Back to Thomas. It's stolen by Green. Brooks outside. Booker outside. Williams, a screen on Thomas. Green passes to Booker. Phoenix, no good that time either. That's leading by 16. And Greg, you watch Jalen Green. So much upside potential.
Yeah, he can be streaky, but one of the most combustible scorers in the league. When he's on, he can take over single-handedly.
Now here's Booker. He's got 18. Brooks kicks to Booker. Lets it go from deep. Bucket! Devin for 3.
You have to honor Booker's range. This guy can get flowing from the three-point line.
Pass to Porter. It's Thomas on the wing. Started by Green. The 3. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Suns trail by 13. Booker finds Brooks. Now here's Williams. Booker outside. Williams sends a screen for Booker. Back to Williams. Here's Demon. He's guarded by Williams. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. And so Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Here's Demon. 12 points for him. Porter passes to Claxton. Porter with the screen for Claxton. 6 on the shot clock. And again, it's the Nets missing. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Suns. It's a 13-point game. Booker's shot is good.
Yeah, the thing about Booker, not necessarily the quickest twitch athlete. He uses that smooth handle to gain separation.
Here's Demon. Pass to Porter. Claxton with it. Unloads from 13. Nice D from Williams.
Solid defense there. You are just trying to make an interior shot a difficult shot, and that's what happened.
Now here's Booker. 23 points in the game. Another one falls for Phoenix.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regroup. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Here's Williams. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. To stop the drought, shots good by Williams. And the Nets lead by 11. And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Suns trail by 11. O'Neal outside. O'Neal a screen on Williams. Brooks against Williams. Brooks dishes to O'Neal. Back to Brooks. Allen outside. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Brooks has got 5 assists in the game.
Boy, how about the timing, the delivery? That is exactly how you set a teammate up.
Here's Demon. 12 points for him. Outside Thomas. Pass to Demon. Just 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Stolen by Thomas. And the slam by Williams.
Well, that's something his coaches would like to see more of from Cam Thomas, making plays for others.
Suns trail by 10. Now Brooks. He's got 8. The tray. The rebound by Demon. Demon's got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the paint. Here's Claxton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
And the Nets making a change here. Clowney's checked in, and Phoenix also making a switch. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Williams. That's off as well, so he misses both. Suns trail by 10. Brooks down low. Phoenix no good that time either. For Brooklyn, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Pass to Demon. Outside Williams. Screen by Claxton. Down low. 4 on the shot clock.
When you can get off the floor like that, that wipes away any height advantage.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Down by 12. Allen outside. Back to Green. Takes a 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Green's got his first 3 points of the game.
Green knows that he needs to take and make threes at a good clip. Nice shot there.
Thomas deciding where to go with it. Here's Demon. Headed by Green. The rebound by Richards. Richards got 4 rebounds in this game. Thomas against him. Pass to Brooks. And here is Green. Fires from deep. Rebound, Brooklyn. Claxton's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Demon. Williams for 3. Green with the rebound.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
1:32 left in the third quarter of the game. Outside Williams. Pass to Thomas. Here's Demon. On the wing, Williams. For Brooks. The shot by Williams, no good. Brooks down low. Thomas is on him. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Brooks.
Getting something that close to the cup is a win as far as possessions go.
And so, Jody Fernandez decides to call timeout. coach needs a moment to talk things over. Out there on the floor for the Nets. And for the Suns, Iguodaro's checked in, and it's done in for Dillon Brooks. There's 57 seconds left to play in the third. Allen against Powell. Pass to Wolf. Buries it from three-point range. Wolf got 5 points so far.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now Porter, after Devin Booker missing on that last three-pointer. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. There's the triple. Rebound by the Suns. Pass to Iguodaro. Now done. Allen outside. To the inside. Here's Richards. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
That bucket is really just about the efficient use of a screen. That's nicely done.
The third quarter comes to a close. Nets lead by 8. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the fourth. Devin Booker out there with Grayson Allen. Then it's Nick Richards. Then there's Dunn. And it's Iguodaro in at the power forward. Suns trail by 8. Suns moving the ball around. Booker with no one around. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. It's the Nets now. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Pass to Traore. Now, man. Good on the three-point shot.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
And Phoenix has possession following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. Kicks it out to Allen. Shot clock at 6. For 3. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's man. On the wing, Porter. Over Allen. Porter, no luck. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. 11-point game. And again, it's the Suns missing. Porter with it. Pass to Traore. Back to Porter. Wolf passes to Porter. In the corner, Powell with it. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Porter, no luck.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Booker outside. They set the pick. Allen passes to Richards. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Here's Wolf. Off target with his 3. Suns trail by 9. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Iguodala. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
You know, he's been giving them points, but they still can't seem to get over the hump tonight.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. Williams, he's checked in for Phoenix. Goodwin comes in for Allen.
One shot.
Nets leading by 6. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Pass to Traore. Claxton a screen on Booker. And the layup's good off the glass.
Boy, that's exactly the look you're working toward, right? Right at the rim.
Done outside. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. For 3, Booker. The rebound by the Nets. Porter's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Grayson Allen's checked in for Goodwin.
Number 8, Grayson Allen.
Brooklyn with the ball. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Powell with a screen on Booker. Here's Traore, defended by Booker. 5 to shoot. Tries the spin move. Traore gets the bucket. And now it's a 10-point Nets lead.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
Allen against Powell. Allen kicks to Booker. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, Booker understands how to navigate his way to the paint, and he's not going to shy away from contact. Nicely done to pick up the foul.
Shooting 2.
Free throw, good, Booker. So for the Nets, Williams, he's checked in for Terrence Mann. Cameron Thomas comes in for Powell. And Demon subbed in for Traore. Both free throws good from Booker. Brooklyn leading by 8. Here's Demon. Claxton a screen on Booker. Flies to the hoop. They get it back. A shot's good from Claxton. And the Nets lead by 10.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Now here's Green. Here's Williams. Thomas grabs the rebound. On the wing, Williams. Pass to Demon. Thomas against Green. Porter passes to Claxton. Outside Thomas. Off target from three-point range. Thomas against Green. Shakes him. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Nick Claxton.
Oh, how about the agility from Green, finding a way to get to his spot despite the contact.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Here's Demon. Outside Thomas. Jacks up a three. Phoenix grabs the miss.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Green against Thomas. Booker outside. There's the three. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's Nets leading by 7. Here's Demon. Thomas outside. Green with the rebound.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Now here's Booker. Tight defense on him. Here's Brooks. Williams with the block. Thomas against Green. Thomas kicks to Porter. Williams scanning the floor. Lets the three fly. O'Neal with the rebound. O'Neal's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Green, the pass to Brooks. Brooks setting a pick for Green. From 10 feet out, and the Suns miss again. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting in the fourth quarter down around 31%, not playing with as much energy here lately. Brooks dishes to O'Neal. Pass to Booker. To the middle, he's looking for Williams and finds him. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
Instinctual playmaker. Booker very crafty in distributing to his teammates.
Here's Claxton. He's guarded by Williams. Now Claxton. Thomas inside, guarded by Green. Thomas, no good. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. Trailing by 5. Booker draws the double. Outside Williams. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Williams. Shot clock at 5. Claxton against Green. Rebounded by the Nets. Williams has got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Demon. And here is Thomas. To end the cold streak. Good. Nothing but net. And the Nets lead by 7.
You have to have patience in the screen and roll. Cam Thomas letting that play develop naturally.
Booker finds O'Neal. Back to Booker. Swiped away. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Porter's got 20 points.
A high-level athlete with great run and jump ability. Porter finishes well in transition.
O'Neal. Oh, the dunk.
Yeah, if you're playing that power forward position, you overcome a lack of size with great hops.
Williams outside. Now Porter. Williams with the rebound. Now Green. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
O'Neal a screen on Thomas. Green against Thomas. All right, here's Williams. 6 to shoot. Green outside. Off target from outside.
Boy, when you're trying to make up ground, every shot counts. You have got to be selective.
And that one is good.
We understand he's the leader of this offense. They look to get him the ball every chance they get.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now, here is O'Neal. Now Brooks from outside. Does not go in.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Now Thomas. Green rips down the board. Here's O'Neal. Oh, the layup finish off an excellent lead pass.
And you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
Here's Demon. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession. Booker outside. Here's Brooks. Fires the three. Trained from outside.
Well, Brooks is always working hard for this team, and here it pays off with a huge basket.
Porter a screen on Booker. Now Claxton. Oh, the slam dunk.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Now here's Booker. Booker draws the double. Deflects the pass. Just 5 to shoot. Williams has a screen for Green. The three goes down.
And with the game tight, Green gets even more in that zone and ensures he's delivering what his team needs.
Thomas with the ball, headed by Green. And another turnover here by Brooklyn. And timeout called by Jordan Ott. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Over that last break, I listened to the Suns coach address his team. Coach did everything he could to fire up his team, saying, quote, "This is where every one of you has to dig deep. It's going to come down to who wants it more. Anything to give his team an extra push to close the gap. Guys?"
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Williams inside. Claxton's there. Now Brooks. Now Green to tie it up. And there's the three.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Green against Thomas. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. Screen by Claxton. Lets it go. It's good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Thoughts on what coach wants to do here?
I don't think they should be greedy here and think about a triple. With this much time left, I'd attack the basket, get a high percentage shot in tight, and take my chances in overtime.
drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. And so he makes both from the line.
You can't have any more pressure on you than he had at the line right there. Shows you what he's made up as he's able to tie it up.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Thomas fires. That one goes.
Boy, that's all by design now. Get the shot as soon as possible on that inbound pass.
And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And that about wraps it up. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Michael Porter.